Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we build business, create community, find freedom, and share success. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for another Toolbox Tuesday review. And in this series, I know it's rather new, but I'm basically going to focus on accessories, hand tools, preparedness related items, and around the house stuff that don't really fit into my tool time gear reviews on Wednesday. Things that have made me money, things that have saved me money, or things that have just made my life a little bit better. And this week, we are going to focus on Diablo circular saw blades. All right, guys, real quick before we dive in, if you go by toolmantim.shop, you'll be able to see a listing of all the products that I featured as a today's tool on my social media, give you a little write-up, some of my video reviews, and you'll see a playlist featuring every product I've ever reviewed, things that I recommend, things that have become solutions in my business. And, of course, you can check out the Amazon links from those, and if you like any of those products and you buy them, or anything in the next 48 hours from that, I get a small commission which helps support the content I make and helps me get other products to review, which I love doing. So, all right. What are these? The Diablo blades. Well, they're the devil, in a good sense. But these guys I absolutely love. Years ago when I worked at the hardware store, these first started coming out, or at least that's the first time I'd seen them, became aware of them in Canada, but they become my go-to blade. When they first come out, they were ultra expensive. At least they seemed out of my price range. But it turned out that I discovered that if you use them, they last a heck of a lot longer, or a hell of a lot longer, and they pay for themselves really quick. And over the years, the price has come down a bit, and they're honestly, if you buy the 24-tooth framing blade, 7 1/4, they're comparable to most any other blade on the market. So why do I love Diablo blades? Well, they're a cool red color first, but no, that red color paint helps them glide through material, helps build up residue, sap, sawdust, all that doesn't stick to it. That's neither here nor there, but you know, it's kind of cool. Now check out this really cool, I think it's called laser kerfing or something like that, the little cutouts in the blade. That helps it to keep from warping. It helps it to expel heat so that it doesn't heat up and wear out prematurely. That's the word I'm looking for. And they're just an all-around great blade. They're thinner than most of the blades on the market. That is a 2-pack right there, which is probably hard to see in the video, but they don't take too much material, so you can cut right across the line, and unless you're doing like crown moldings, it's all you ever need for what they are. And they seem to be at just about every home improvement retailer that I've ever stepped foot in. So you always know that you're going to see that red Diablo. You can count on that brand. You can pick it up. Amazon has the full line. They sell 12-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch, 7 1/4, which I use, 6 1/2, which I use on my cordless circular saw until I upgrade it, and this cute little baby one, my 4 1/2 that I use on my little mini handheld circular saw that I absolutely love, which you guys have seen reviews on before. The ratings on Amazon are 4.5 to 5. These guys just do what they're supposed to do. They're incredible. And yeah, they are my go-to blade for absolutely everything. I got tired of buying, you'd go in and you'd see these inexpensive store brand blades, and they just, you're like, oh yeah, they just call to me, right? I buy them. And I cut 3 pieces of laminate floor, which I know laminate floor is bad anyway, but 3 pieces of laminate floor and the damn thing is dull. These guys most of them last a full job, which helps me immensely when I'm using it. They're originally developed by the Freud company, Freud Tools. They have a full line of rotor bits, reciprocating saw blades, and the all-important Diablo circular saw blades. They've since been bought out by Bosch, who seems to have, helped keep the line going, helped promote it. And like I said, the biggest issue that I have with circular saw blades in general is this little stubby guy. And I have discovered that this 4 1/2 or sometimes a 4 3/8 is not sold in many places. And if you go into stores, they tend to only have one brand, and it's almost always this, thank goodness, because I like them. They're a little more money. You pay just as much for this guy as you pay for this 2-pack of 7 1/4, but I mean, they probably sell 10,000 of these to one of these. But you know what you're getting, and you can almost always count on getting this guy there. I know I need to standardize a little bit more, but I don't have anything with a 10-inch blade on it, so I guess there's that. But I'm going to upgrade my 6.5 to a 7 1/4 cordless DeWalt circular saw, so then I only need to stock 2 blades. But you guys know I love to have things on hand when I'm working with them. And if you're into Home Depot, this little 2-pack honestly is the same price as the single blade, so check that out as well. But these have become my absolute go-to. If you guys are looking for a recommendation on a circular saw blade, and it doesn't matter what size, these are the beast. I know I have some fellow content creators, wink wink, that love these as well, use them, and do a heck of a lot more construction and handyman work than I do, and they swear by them as well. So, for what it's worth, guys, these definitely meet the Toolman Tim seal of approval. I use them on a daily basis, at least when I'm cutting wood, and which is rarer right now because of the price of it, right? But that is what it is. So if you want to check out more about what I do, go to toolmantim.co. You can find all my social media presences there, and a contact form. Sign up for the monthly workshop newsletter. I send out once a month only. I don't spam you, to give you some information about what's going on with me, and just everything there is that gives you a little bit of value. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Come back and see me next week for another Toolbox Tuesday, and of course tomorrow for a Tool Time gear review. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.